Good afternoon. My name is Jamie Glover.
And I'm Manuel Cardo. This is the UWS News at 4. Glasgow City is hosting the 2018 Irish Dance Championships. Siobhan Dunn has more.
The Cooper Institute will host the 2018 Irish Dancing Qualifiers this weekend. UWS attended a local dancing class and spoke with their teacher Donna Boyle ahead of the event.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got 20 dancing this weekend, so definitely we've already got 3 qualifiers going through and hopefully a few more after this weekend.
Scottish competitors will compete for their place in the most prestige feis in the world. Oisin, Sinead and Aisling talk about their practice prior to the event.
Maybe I'll dance in 5 nights, so...
Is it quite intense?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you're nervous about for the weekend?
Just my timing, but I'll really work on it this week.
Is your dancing teacher quite good at getting you on time?
Yeah, probably the best dancing teachers ever.
What's the hardest bit about it all?
Probably doing the full dance.
Quite exhausting.
Yeah.
This is Siobhan Dunn reporting for UWS Newsroom, Glasgow.
Thank you, Siobhan.
After Pedro Caixinha got sacked as the Rangers manager, the race to find a substitute has started, and with it, the guessing game. Tom McKinnon reports.
Rangers are still looking for a manager, despite sacking Pedro Caixinha 10 days ago. Graham Murty has taken interim charge, winning both his games against Hearts and Parton. Rookies and fan favourite Derek McInnes is in the front runner for the manager position, alongside the likes of Alan Pardew, Billy Davis and Michel Proudhon of Standard Liège. We caught up with some fans to see who they would like as their next manager here at Ibrox Stadium.
Personally, Graham Murty, I think should get a chance of doing it, but if Derek McInnes comes in, then he comes in. But other than that, I think Murty should get a good chance of getting a try, because he said every 2 spells he's been interim manager. And between Robert and Caixinha, and Caixinha gets sacked as well also. So Murty should get a chance, even if it's just to the end of the season.
What about the likes of Michel Proudhon and Billy Davis?
Davis, he's an alright manager, but he keeps talking himself out his big jobs. He's always saying that everybody's against him, all the media's against him, so I don't think he's the right manager, I think.
As a Celtic supporters do need a strong Rangers. We need a strong Rangers in Scottish football to keep all the media together and to keep people from saying that Scottish football's a one-horse race. We don't want them, we don't need it. We need a strong Rangers. As long as they're second or third, I don't care about that. But we do need Rangers to go up there.
Who do you think will get the job?
Derek McInnes looks hot favourite. I believe negotiations are going on just now, of course, but we don't know these things, of course. We don't know these things. But I would say that Derek McInnes, can't see anybody else. I can't see Graham Murty getting it. He hasn't got the experience. The Rangers need a big manager that knows the area, knows the game, knows what's happening here at this club. It's a big club. Certainly Murty's done a good job. Certainly done a good job. We've got to give him that. Every time he's come in as caretaker, he has done a good job.
We spoke to fans of both sides of the front there, gauging their opinions on who they think should be the next managers and manager of Rangers Football Club. I've been Tom McKinnon for UWS News. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Tom. After the review of the new Scotland strip, Stuart went to Hampden Park to find out more about the history of Scotland's football kits.
The Scotland national team unveiled their new kit for the upcoming friendly against the Netherlands on Thursday. I came to Hampden to speak to museum curator Richard McBrearty to get his thoughts.
I really like the new Scotland strip. I'm a wee bit of a working for a museum. There's a lot of nostalgia in the museum, so I kind of like to look back to kind of earlier periods. And my probably era growing up was the kind of late 70s, early 80s. So that this really is a throwback to that kind of period when we had some great Scotland teams, some great performances. And I think the classic kit as well. I think in Argentina 1978, that Scotland kit has been voted one of the best Scotland kits of all time. So from that perspective, to see the shirts today, the design, for me, it's a winner. I'm obviously of a certain age and a certain perspective, and obviously design and fashions are very subjective, and I can imagine for younger generations of Scotland fans, they may actually have a different outlook in terms of what they think is an appealing kit. from my point of view, I think it's a classic looking football shirt, and it's a throwback to an earlier period, simplistic design. Some lovely little touches on it with the thistle, etc. as well though. But for me, the dark blue shirt, Scotland home shirts, dark blue, white shorts with red socks, that's a really kind of classic combination for me when it comes to the Scotland team. Again, from a personal viewpoint, I think that it looks quite classy. There's lovely little touches to it, and that's where obviously it's very important from the kit manufacturer that they have to make it look very, very, very good overall. But when you look into the detail, you see some fine details in it, and that's obviously from a selling perspective for them. But it's the simplicity of it. When you look at it from a distance, it's a classic Scotland shirt. For me, I can immediately associate that with Scotland. There's been lots of different designs in the past. Behind me is the Rosebery colours, primrose and pink hoops, and that goes back to 1881, and this picture is from 1900. So there have been experimentations in Scotland kits over the years, but certainly I think from a certain generation's point of view, the kit that's been produced today, it really is a throwback to a great era, great teams, and I think some great kit as well.
So there you have it. Richard McBrearty feels the simplicity of the new Scotland strip is key. The new Scotland strip is on general sale today. Stuart Reid, UWS News, Hampden.
Thank you, Stuart.
In other sports news, Carlo Buscema investigated the sport of roller derby.
Roller derby, for those who didn't know this sport before, is a full contact activity and is played mostly by women. We spoke about it with some girls at Glasgow Caledonian, and they've been playing this for quite a while now.
I think it's 9.5 years, nearly. About 9.5 years. I think 8 years.
It is a sport made by skaters for skaters, and they have to take care of everything.
You are part of a club. There's nobody who owns it. There's nobody in charge. Everybody is a volunteer within that club, and we all have our own roles and responsibilities on committees, and it is our responsibility to make sure that everything happens, the health and safety, the PR, the sponsorship, the merchandise, the web and design, the website's running and the shops going and all the orders are fulfilled and things like that as well, and that the events that we put on run smoothly, and etc. as well.
It is also interesting to know what girls at Caledonian really love about roller derby.
It teaches you how to use your body instead of where a lot of, especially a lot of female things are very, you know, what's wrong with your body. You see all these magazines, what's wrong, what's wrong with this, what's wrong with that, where roller derby is like, right, this is you, how can we use you to win games?
Girls playing roller derby have to spend a lot of time training.
Training 3 times a week for 2 or 3 hours at a time, on top of all of the off-skate stuff, on top of our jobs and our lives and our families, and trying to keep a social life outside that as well. So,
reporting for UWS News, Carla Buscema.
Thank you, Carla.
That's all from us here at UWS News.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The Cooper Institute will host the 2018 Irish Dancing Qualifiers this weekend. UWS attended a local dancing class